And welcome back to another episode on the Brokerock server, Season 7, with me, Ithramesh. I am glad to have you here, and I am ready to show you what I've been up to. As you can see, I'm inside my church. There's been a few additions. I've gotten hold of the resin blocks that I needed. If you look up there, you can see there's some around the roof. I've done some additions to the roof. There's still some scaffolding here and there. It's not quite finished yet. I'm going to have to build some banners, but we're going to go and have a look right now at my resin farm. So let's go and have a look at that. Whoop. There we go. I'll run out here. Shut the door. Come out here. I've been doing a bit of work with paths as well. I've added this central area. I'm going to put a large tree in here, but as you can see, there is my hot air balloon and my new friend Casper, the friendly ghast, thanks to Scotty B. And we come over here. I've got a new bridge. It's the first bridge over to the island over here, which I'm going to build some houses. Got another bridge over there that I've built on the diagonal. This scaffolding will be coming down. It's just a temporary thing at the moment whilst I was building. Now we come up here. Here is the collection spot for my resin farm. There's some bits and pieces are left in there. I can turn it on here. As you can hear, Trident damager technically for the what's their names? But we come through here. All this is being carpeted so it's spawn proof, so they don't spawn anywhere else. So the only spot that they can spawn is in this channel or directly in the chamber where they get damaged, and once they get damaged, it triggers the mechanic where they will grow resin chunks on the wood. And I've buttoned it off these sections here and blocked off the other ones so it can only grow inside, and these pistons pulse, drop it off and send it downstairs. But yeah, we've got all this is carpeted and double carpeted in some spots, so that all happens, or slabs, lower slabs to stop them spawning on top of repeaters and those sort of things. But yeah, that's my little resin farm. It's only using one. I keep forgetting the name of the thing. One at a time. You can make them a lot faster where they spawn several and you get a lot more resin, but that's sort of what I need for my needs. I'm not going to use a heap of it, but I get about a stack and a half every night that I let it run. There's a few additions I want to make. I'm going to hang some banners off the lanterns up there and off the side, but for that I need some cyan dye. Now for that task we're going to go visit the shopping district. I will see you there shortly and we can have a look what's been going on. Here we are in the shopping district. There's been a lot of changes of late. We've got some builds that have come down and some that have gone up. As you can see, definitely up. Old guy's been doing some work up here. He has removed the birch house and has since built another tower but didn't like it, so now he's torn that down and we'll be building another building in this area just here. Lever has left the server for now. He's got some other commitments he's got to make, but his house is now levitated. And we'll come back this way, down this way, and we'll go to the shopping district. There seems to be something happened here. Not quite sure what's happened there. Maybe it got burnt. I don't know. Because we do have fire tick on the server. And we'll come down this way. Some more builds and stuff going on in here. I think I actually need to go up there possibly. I need to find some cactus. Oh. Here we go. That's where I collected my ghast from when the ghast update came. We've got a slime shop, magma cube shop. We've got Calicat's string shop, the spinner's den. We've now got a the bamboo emporium. We've got 7-Eleven, actually 11-7. My mistake. This is my old guy with some gear packs. If you happen to lose your gear, you can buy a pack. Yes, remember to subscribe to Old Guy. That's him there. We'll come around here. We've got Scotty's place. Really like this place at night with all the lighting changes. That's the wood. That's Scotty's place there. That's the tridents. This is my pickle jar. I did restock again recently. I don't know if anybody else actually was completely sold out. Yep. So I had to restock that. We've got the ironworks here by Old Guy. He's got some great map art too. All these are done through map arts. Obviously you can tell each one of those is a separate one. There may still be some lighting issues around here. So let's fix this up. I've got some dirt on me. Right. Fixing the hole. And we will fix the path. And I'll just put a torch here. A torch here for now. Just make sure we fix up those few little spots that aren't quite spawn proofed. Down there. It's sticking up. Whoop. It's not very nice. There must be another bit down here. There we go. Put one down there and one down there. And down there. That should prevent it. You don't belong down there either. And there. Okay. Now, back on point. Here we are, the ironworks. I'm glad it didn't explode inside it. Look, it's a hot pig. And we'll come in here. Have a nice look around. We've got a truck. A little dump truck. It's got some iron ore in the back. That's cool. It dumps it down. Sends it down here in the mine carts. Sends it down in the mine carts. 20 diamonds per shulker. As you can see, it's well worth it. And then we've got 1 diamond per stack of blocks, which is worth it. And then we can come down here. There were a lot of armor stands in this area, but it seems that they've been removed because there's some work going to happen in the next couple of days where we need the armor stands to portray some builds for the train station, which is over here past the courthouse. And Sasquatch is another great member of the server. If you haven't seen, check him out. This is his thrift store. There we go. And up this way, I've gone across the path, but anyway, come up this way. This is the train station over here, built by Judd and Old Guy. I absolutely love these windows. I think they're awesome. Come up here, we've got the post office. We'll come in here. This is built by Calicat. Seems I need to spawn proof the top of that. We'll come in here. We've got the post office. Everybody's got their own post box. Scotty did the redstone for the back to turn the lights on and off when you've got mail. Got all these ones here. Look at these people with mail. And then we'll come up here. Got all these are all the members of the Brokerock server. No mail for me, but if we do put some mail in there, ta-da, and we take it out, all gone. Now we'll come down this way. Whoop. You can head over this way to the gaming district. We'll go the right way through. We'll go through the tunnel because there's some things I want to show you in there. Cool effects done with the path blocks and the frog lights. Two-headed sheep. I think Scotty's got a bed in here that we can, that we can sleep to get rid of all these mobs. There we go. Chicken. Lag prevention. Oh. Whoa. You get stuck on the way in. 1 diamond for 2 stacks of blaze roller. Blaze powder, 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Slime blocks and blaze rods. Let me sneak through there. Come inside the string. Got spider's eyes and string. Very handy stuff, especially for scaffolding. More shops up that way in the gaming district. Oh, the bamboo emporium. Bamboo, 1 diamond per 2 stacks. Scaffolding, 1 diamond per stack. Bamboo blocks, 2 diamonds per stack. Oh, we've got a wandering trader out here. Let's see whose heads he's got today. Oh, I always do. Oh, come back here. Sense head and Minion's head. Coral blocks. No. I don't have any tokens. You need to dispatch of other members to turn the tokens. But here's what I wanted to show you. This cool neon light effect from the path blocks. It looks really cool at night. You've got the frog lights and the pixeled out between the two. We've got some graffiti going on here. Scotty B's face. Up here, I believe is... yes, this is Guess the Block. There's two teams, one this side, and 2 players, sorry. And one this side. You select your block out of here, place it in there, and then you have to try and see what the other person has got and guess them by asking questions. Across this little bridge. Right, so, as you saw, coming through the portal was this little tugboat. Now, I've got my coordinates in the top left there blurred out because it's a mystery as to where this boat appears. And now I'm not sure if the boat will be here when my video comes out. Quite possibly it will. So, as part of the mystery, I'm going to keep it a mystery for the other Brokerock people to discover. Now, you can see it on the web map, which I will have a link for below for the public one. But, as you can see, it's sort of in the middle of nowhere. Do you think the others will find it? We'll find out. Anyway, back to my tour of the gaming district, and then back to base to do some more... yeah, back to base, Mr. Chicken, to do some more building. And we'll make those banners. So, have fun. Good luck, and I'll see you again in a second. And we are back here in the shopping district again. Now here we've got a flusher. Each opponent stands on the block, and you have to try and shoot the target block behind them, dunking them in the water. Hence the game, flushed away. Now over here we have the parkour challenge. I am terrible at parkour. But yeah, that is another game. And this one here, I think it is High Striker. And gameplay voided and lost, who's currently over there. I'm guessing you stand here and shoot, and if you get the top, copper block here to play. Pay copper blocks, not copper ingots, into the dropper. The game will only take one block per shot, regardless of how many you put in the dropper. To win, hit a perfect bullseye to make the bell ring and set off the blocks. Winning will be between 6 to 8 diamonds and will be spent out in the barrel. If you have any issues with the game, call voided and lost. Okay. And at the moment, I'm not sure if that's all that we've got. There is something going on over here. This may be a work in progress. It looks like a work in progress, so we'll just leave that one be for now. It seems to be scaffolded off. So now that I've got my box of goodies and stuff, we're going to head on home, back this way. Give a quick flyover. This is the train station. There is an upcoming stream day where we'll be building more into the train station in the next coming days. I think the stream day is. Yes, this is the train station. And it'll be going out in all cardinal directions. And, while I'm here, I'm just going to put one there, one there, because that was spawning mobs before. And we'll fly back this way. Give you a good look at spawn. And we'll head back through the portal, and I'll meet you back at home. And I'm back home in my storage room, which is a pigsty, but fix that up later. A few things I need to do first. We need to go to the wool farm, collect some wool, and I also need to build myself a loom. So we'll do that quickly and then head out and grab our wool. What do I need? Loom. I just need some planks and string. It's redstone, that's the wrong one again. There's a couple of planks. Also purchased a netherite ingot from Scotty, and string I think is possibly here, but I think we can also craft wool back into string. So, float down here, come down here. That's not supposed to be there, that block, but we'll get rid of it in a minute. Got our sheep farm. See how they're all going. We've got Sean, Peep, Bo, and Gary. Gary, Bo, Peep, and Sean. Plenty of wool. There we go. There's a bit of string. There we go. We've got a crafting table here. Let's make our loom. For now, I'm just going to put the loom in here, but I might actually make a spinnery building somewhere close to here, possibly in this little section just here, just a small banner workshop. I think that's a good idea. So first of all, that's to make our patterns. To make our banner, we do need some stalks as well. See if we've got any over here. Got some dirt I can stick in there out of the way. Grab that chest and that. We'll come back down this way. We're going to put the dye in there. And we had another shulker. That's full of bricks. That's full of dye. There we go. Grab some cyan dye out of there. Go over here. Craftable. We want to craft all of that into cyan wool. Do I want to craft all of that? I don't think I do. We'll probably craft half of it into cyan wool. Then we'll craft those into banners. How do I craft a banner again? Oh, I need the sticks. That's what I'm missing. There we go. We're going to need a lot more. Do 5 more. That's 10 banners. I need 4 on each, which is 4, 8, 12, 16. So we're going to need some more wool and some more cyan dye, which is, we might have to go back and buy some more from the little tugboat. Then we'll craft 11. We'll give 16. Now I do have some patterns that I could put on there. And put our banners in there. They only stack to 16. And I think we'll put white dye at the bottom. The white dye. Then we'll put the banner. And then we'll select that one. Yep. So that is 16 is correct. I'll put our dye back in here. Now, this is where, hang on, this is where our little happy guest friend comes into play. And we need to unleash. This is going to end up in disaster. Come here. There we go. We come up. This is the first time I've used this. We want to go, okay, right. And we want to stop riding, and he should stay still. Which means I can put them on the hand, I can squat, I can change my view so I don't fall off, and I can put these banners around the lantern like so. There we go. And then I can stand and I can ride him again. I can go over here to this one. Whoop. And I can stand up. I can crouch so I don't fall off. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right him again. Come over here. One, 2, 3. Need to go forward a bit. Oh, too low. Ta-da! And then we ride again. Over this way. Hopefully we can reach. Oh, oh, that's not right. Done. And you can stand back up on our little friend. You can go down here. There we go. Got our leash back. And we'll put him back over here. So we'll leash him. And put him there so he doesn't wander off. And I do think I need some more on those side ones as well. So I need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it does add to it nicely. So that's just about finished. I've just got to add a few more banners, get rid of the scaffolding, and I think that build there will be finished. I think for my next build plans, I've got possibly a spinnery in this area here for making the banners. I'm going to put a custom made tree in this area here. Several small houses in this part, obviously finish the paths off around there and put some more paths in the other side. All these paths obviously need texturing a bit more. This one's got a little bit happened, but still needs more. And we'll keep going from there. Now, as far as purposes for the other buildings, I'm not quite sure yet, but some just might be there for decorative reasons, others might have a purpose, as I said, like the spinnery or the XP house, or finishing off, doing some more to my pickle production here. Made some decent sales over in the pickle shop, so we'll have to do a bit more here to finish this building off. And as I said, I've got another tower coming up here. I've got plenty of resources ready to continue building. Got plenty of resources ready to continue building my adding to my castle. I went to the trial chambers underneath and purchased and procured As you can see, plenty of tuff and several other blocks. And so that's going to help me continue building the castle and adding to the retaining walls and some more paths and whatnot. So I will see you in the next episode. Hopefully it won't be such a long wait this time. Had some health issues and some other things going on. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.